Recording. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Hunter Loves Voiceplay podcast. I'm not keeping track of what number these episodes are, so quick update here. I just woke up, so I'm still caffeinated, as it were. And if you're hearing that clicking sound, it's there goes my phone with notifications. Gotta turn those off. I got my coffee. So if you hear a clicking sound, it's because I'm lifting my mug off of my mug warmer, because it just keeps everything so nice and so, warm for me. So let's get this started. First sip of coffee, first thing in the morning. It's good. So last month, you guys got to hear me talk about Nothing Else Matters. It has been doing incredible. I still think that people are sleeping on it, though, which, I find is kind of sad. It's like, come on, guys. It's Metallica, made a cappella. Come on. It's got a friggin' violin in there. Violin. Heh. I almost said violin. Heh. There we go. Violin. Heh heh heh. You can also get a t-shirt off of voiceplay.com/store. So, shameless plug, I know. But an a cappella cover of the Beach Boys in my room, featuring Mr. DJ Young. So this was back when DJ was doing a tour of Hamilton. He's still on tour in Hamilton. He's been for about 3 weeks now. Oh my god, you can probably hear my cat meowing in the back. Anyway, so he was in Hamilton for. He's still in Hamilton, the Angelica tour. Currently going to Albuquerque, I believe. I think is where he's heading next, as far as I know. Just heard through the grapevine. But he did a stretch of shows in Orlando around Christmas time, and he was very, very pleasant with his time to come down with the boys and sing in my room. And it's just gorgeous. The arrangement, gorgeous. Yeah, the arrangement is beautiful. So many beautiful harmonies in that, and it kind of makes me think of just like one of those lo-fi type of songs. Like you could easily just lie down on a bed or on any sort of soft surface. Speaking of which, I still have to make my bed. It's a complete disaster. And just chill. And that's what I did yesterday. After work, I laid down on my bed and listened to In My Room. Fell asleep for 20 minutes. Yesterday was rough, but that's okay. I survived. Even, some of the, what's the word I'm looking for? See, this is why I need to be caffeinated before I do these things, guys, it's like I need to give my brain time to think about words. Just, like, it starts with, pats and claps, and, mouth pops, so it just kind of starts very linear, I would say. Very slowly and builds in. But the harmonies are what take me away. And, there are always just high moments in there. The video is awesome, too. Because they had filmed it at Lane's house. They had specific elements that were particular to each member of the group. So, like if you watch the video, maybe you should pinpoint out some of those things. It's kind of like a hide and seek puzzle. Like it's like find this thing, find that, or like those old. I don't know if this was popular in America, but in Canada we had this thing called the I Spy books, and it was just like a whole bunch of books that you could look through, and then it was like I Spy because it was like you'd be spying out certain items. That you had a list of items and you had to find the ones that were within the background. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. And I have to say, the projector in that song, oh my god, I'm not caffeinated enough to save my life. Which is bad because if the zombie apocalypse happened, oh shit, I'm dead. Anyway. So yeah, I guess when I said projector, I mean, I just instantly think of movies, right? But they had a star projector in the background, and the lighting cues for that just lined up so perfectly with it, and that just makes me so happy, because like I wasn't expecting them to do this one, and that's the thing about Voiceplay. Like, I know it was like highly requested, but I'm like, I never in a million years would have thought that, they'd be doing Beach Boys. Not that I care. It worked out brilliantly. Worked out really, really good. Yeah, I think that's the podcast episode, everybody. No. Um what are some of the elements? Yeah, the harmonies really stick out for me in this one. Um and it's just that like good little sway worthy tune that is like, like, and the story goes with it. Like, it's like when I was in my teens, I was doing the exact same thing. Like, when it came to like, I even do it as an adult now. It's like when I have just had a day of stress, dealing with people all the time, because I do work with the general public, working through things that I never thought in my life that I would ever work through. Having a quiet space at the end of the day where I can just decompose from all that stress, and just like, it's like, where like I don't have to worry about my worries or my fears. I can lock them all away. Like, that line sticks to me, because it's like I had done that a time or two, or it was like I would just journal it out, because it would just be like, if it was something that I couldn't remove physically from the room, like, or if I couldn't physically remove it from my mind, I'd put it onto paper and then close the cover, because it was like, well, you're trapped in there now. Like, you can no longer serve me. Or there was another thing that I used to do. I used to take like my journal or my diary or something, rip the page out, rip it out of the book, crumple it up, and then toss it outside of my room. Because then I'm like, it does not serve me anymore. Was a good thing of self-care for my teens, because my teens were hell. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna go any personal on that, but, and I have heard the original many times. I also heard the original in Happy Feet, so that was where that was where I became re-familiar with it. But of course, I've heard it on the radio, and I've heard it on, Spotify a couple times, and it's just a really, really good song. And yeah, and then once the guys uploaded it, the thumbnail, that's some fancy editing going on there, because it's like half and half. It's like half galaxy and half like normal sunset, orange amberish type of a vibe, and I'm like, I love that. Like, it just, I can see probably a lot of views coming from that one, hopefully, because that thumbnail is chef's kiss. It's there I go again with chef's kiss. Hunter, what are some of the things that you always say? Chef's kiss, talk about gross stuff. People get upset about it, but anyway. I am me, and I my career deals with shit. So, no, I can't say more than that. Ooh, I said a profanity. I am sorry. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, in my room, got it probably about a week before on Patreon. I highly suggest y'all go to Patreon, because it is worth it. Even if it's $1 a day, you're still supporting these guys and their creativity. And it's like, a lot of people have said to me, it's like, oh, but it's like it's just $1, really? And I'm like, yeah, it's only $1 out of your pocket. Well, for me, it's $1.50, because Canadian tax. Yeah. Yeah, it's about $1.50, and, well, $1, depending on where you are in the world. I mean, it might be more now because of this thing called inflation, but it's so worth it. I cannot brag about it enough. But you do have to be able to provide a service of secrecy. Like, everything that you are getting early access to, you have to keep it hush-hush until it becomes public. And not a lot of it becomes public. So a lot of it does, like full-length music videos become public, but all the other stuff that you're getting in there, no. So it's like, shh. And believe me, I made that mistake, and I got metaphorical hell for it, or like I got social media hell for it. So I'm like, not doing that again, because I just, you know, I was a little bit more stupid at the time, but I've learned now, so it's a lot better. But yeah, please join Patreon. I mean, a lot of people, like even the guys, have said themselves that it's like we appreciate it so much, but it's like, you know, you don't have to bring everybody here to support us, but it's a great way to support a creator because we get to be the flies on the wall. We get to watch everything that's happening. You know, whether it be in the perks that we get, but we get to watch everything come to fruition. Big words, small brain, not caffeinated enough, not me, big head smart. Yeah, we get to watch it all come to fruition, and even more happens. Like, let me see. I think I'm a patron of Voiceplay, Jeff, and Patty Cake. Patty Cake needs more patrons, y'all. They are not given enough credit for the hard work that they do over there. I mean, all of them do hard work. It's just, it's ridiculous. And I am more than happy to support some of them. I wish I could support all of them, but I would be broke like no tomorrow. Yeah, and Patreon is just, it's fun because it's like, I think every time when I come to Patreon, it's just like this own little community and this own little family that I have discovered through something that we're all similar in likeness. And, well, and I've also have created some kinships with some of the guys that I don't know. I mean, once I get into my 80s, am I going to say that I'm going to regret? Probably not, but, you know, it's fun. And, you know, hearing the guys tell me that it's like, oh, we love you, you know, you're the sweetest, and, like, even supporting them on Instagram, you know, like, even if you're sending them a message, or you're, you know, adding things to their reels on social media, it helps so much, because it just keeps getting them out there, but they're also happy with not being at that level of famousness to where it's like they can't walk outside. Like, they can't walk outside without getting recognized. Like, they're very happy with being very cozy at home, and I completely understand that. I honestly, I don't want them to get to that level, because I want them to stay small known. I don't want them winning Grammys. I mean, this is my own opinion. I don't want them winning Grammys, just because it's like, it just brings so much more attention. Yes, it's a good thing, but no, it's, you know, then they have to, you know, make more executive decisions, and I think that would just burn them all to beat hell. Because, you know, they'd have to go on tour, and they'd have to, you know, do studio albums, and promotion, and blah, blah, and it's like, no, they're already doing it all on their own schedule, and they're having trouble keeping up with it as it is. But, yeah, I kind of got off topic, and I'm kind of rambling, but the coffee is starting to work. But yes, check out In My Room. It's gorgeous. The guys are fabulous in it. And again, harmonies are dreamy as hell. DJ is just a gem. To know that he came to work with them at Christmas for Christmas Don't Be Late, and then he worked on them with this one, you know, he's always on, and he's always ready. And, you know, he just looks so great to work with. And, you know, if I could see him in Hamilton, I would, but I live across the country, so I cannot. And I'm in this weather, I am not making the horrendous drive to a state to watch him. I'm dedicated, but I'm not that dedicated. I like warmth, guys. My God. Florida is looking really, really nice right now. Like, if people are telling me that it's like 30 degrees in Florida, I'm like, sign me up, because we've been in the negatives lately. And it's like, here we go again, minus 30 something. It feels like minus 40 something. How have I not become an icicle yet? I do not know. Yeah, but, In My Room, you know, I'm gonna put a link in the description. Need to do better on that, because so many episodes I've done, I haven't gone through and I haven't posted the original link like I said I was going to, I'm working on it. Yeah. That star projector. If anything was a takeaway in the next auction, I think people would bid huge bucks for that star projector. If they ever put it in the auction. Oh, I can picture it now, and it's terrifying. But yeah. I mean, go check it out. Go see what it's about. It's a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous piece. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it has a very meaningful story behind it that is like, when things get to be too much, you're looking for that place in your life where it's like you can just hide away from everything, and nothing can harm you, nothing can bother you. And if it was in a room, it's in a room. And I like it when Voiceplay do these songs, because it's like sometimes if I'm having a rough day and I just listen to them, it kind of just almost reminds me that it's like they're telling me that stuff too. Like they're telling me that message through their music as well. And I think that's always been the one thing that they've always wanted for us, is because it's like they want us to be healthy. They want us to be, okay. They want us to be happy. They always want love for us, and DJ always wants love. Like, I've messaged the guy a couple times, and he has given me so many 100% and hearts, and just a thank you so much. Like, I appreciate you. He is so respectful and just so kind. Like, I instantly, whenever I see him post something, I'm just like, oh my God. You're just such a fabulous, fabulous man. It's like, I can't. Like, it's like, we need people like him in the world, man. We need people in this world. We need all the DJs, all the Caesars, all the, like, we just need all those people. People that are doing good in the world one step at a time. And, they need to be protected at all costs. Like, DJ is just fabulous. I can't say it enough. His vocal range is sweet. It is flawless. I would give anything to have his vocal range, let me tell you. Oh, just for me to sing higher in my vocal range would be great. But I'm stuck here in the alto. Stuck all the way down here. Well, that was actually interesting, because I had a conversation with a friend the other day about vocal ranges. And I know this is completely off track, but they had said to me that it was like, oh, it's like, what, you can't sing like a high G5? I'm like, I can, but I will commit murder to myself in order to do it, because it's like, it just takes me so much time to work on it. Like, it just takes me so long. Like, I could get up to A5, but anything higher, it's like, no. It's like, give me a day. Give me a week. I have to work on it, because it's just like, I can, but I can't. And I can't keep up there very long, because I haven't practiced enough. And that's part of the problem, is that I haven't practiced enough. Anyway, I've gotten off topic. I hope that this was, just as good as it was for you, as it was for me. This one was an episode of more of like excitement. Yeah, you just guys have to go out and check in my room. I'll put a description in the video once I upload this thing. The thumbnail is brilliant. The arrangement, brilliant. Video, amazing. Go get yourself a Starlight projector. I'm pretty sure there might be on Amazon. I don't know. He might have gotten it somewhere else. But, yeah. And, stay warm. It's cold around the world. It seems. It seems to be cold. But, yeah, stay warm. Check out the song. And I'm gonna try to see if I can do another podcast episode after this. Hopefully, if my voice doesn't wear out, because this is a lot of talking. Talking for 20 minutes is a lot. Okay. Enjoy. See you guys very, very soon. Ciao.